Okay guys, so these are the next things that you're going to be putting on there, and these are going to be for your rock sliders. The one on the right side over here, you have to put the link in when you install that piece on there. On the left side of the vehicle, there's not going to be a link, so you're just going to go ahead and install it without a link on it. Okay, so the next step here is I'm going to mount all the links and the axles and the shocks. I've got everything already laid out. I'm going to go ahead and also install the rest of these last two pieces, one on one side and one on the other side. And just in case you're wondering, the links are actually here in the book. So once you get all the links put together, you just measure it up and you'll see that that's the proper size. So your rear upper links is going to be this one right here, and then your rear lowers are these here. Also, another thing I should point out, that all these screws are usually the sizes that they already say they are. So an M3 I don't have an M320. I already used it probably. Let's see. No, here's an M right here. If you put the screw up to the picture, I don't know if you can see that or not, but if you hold that screw up to the picture, you can see that that's an M3 by 20 millimeter. It's exact size. So that's another thing that will help you out throughout this build, just in case you didn't know. Alright, so I'm going to get this thing put together, and then I'll come back and explain what I did. Okay, so I got all the links on there. These are your lower links. They mount right here. These are your upper links right here. And they're mounting right here, right through this part that's going to connect to your skid, and then right in through here. There's a slot where it mounts in through there, if you can see that. Right in through there. It does that on both sides. And then your front, you have your two lowers right here. They go in here. And then you have your one upper. Since we're running a panhard system, you only have one upper link. And then all these are going to mount to the axles. So next I'm going to put the axles on here. Okay, so this stuff's all pretty much mounted, most of it anyways. So we've got your shocks mount on this outer part of this axle here. Your lower links are going to be down here on the lower part down here. Your upper links definitely right here, like normal. Shock on the outside, link on the inside. Drive line, just stick it in there. It should go right in. Your top shock mounts are right here. So that screws an M3 by 20 millimeter. And that's the way they mount all the way around front and rear. Okay, and then the front, I'm still not done with this yet. I just got to mount this front piece here, this link, the drag link. Actually, the drag link is up here, so drag link is mounted. The tie rod, I still need to mount that. So you've got your upper link. I don't know if you can see it. It's right in here. Mounts to this piece. It mounts to this piece right here, the top of it. Then, actually from here you might be able to see it better. So your upper link is going to mount right there. Lower link down here, shock right there. Now on the other side you don't have a link because with the Panhard system it only has 3 links. So you just have your lower, that's it. And we'll be back with the rest of it. Hey guys, welcome back. I have a correction to make on something, so I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so it turns out that I had these high steering clearance mounts. I had them on upside down and I had them on the wrong side of the vehicle. So somebody pointed that out to me, which I thank them a lot for doing that. So if you're watching the build video on the axles, if you followed what I did, then you probably have them on upside down. If you followed the book, which is what I should have done in the first place instead of assuming, and you will not need to worry about changing yours around. But, so these have a notch at the bottom here that goes into the groove right here on the steering knuckle. So you just place that on there and it snaps into the groove. Then you'll put your screws on. Well, actually, let me show you something else. It's easier to put this on if you have this off first. You can thread the screw through the top and then through your drag link. Then you put this spacer in there. And then the tie rod goes on it. Then you just screw everything in. Put these 4 screws in the top of here and screw this in, and you're good to go. And the other side will be the same way. The only difference with the other side is you got a bigger spacer that goes in between there. So that will resolve that problem. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next step.